Hello everyone, Chris Hallberg here. I came up with a new way to create new projects and manage multiple projects, and I wanted to share it all with you. It doesn't involve multiple folders like the other method, and I think it's a little bit easier. So I have here the zip file that you can download from the class website. I'm going to extract it. I'm using WinRAR on Windows. You can also use the extract all function that's part of Explorer, or on Mac use double click. But I have my new sketch folder right here. So in brackets, I want to open this up. This part hasn't changed. I still want to go to File, Open Folder, or there's a button here I discovered that has an open folder underneath it. The cool thing with that button is it also lists other folders if you want to switch between folders, but we're not going to be doing that anymore. Sketch.js, the basic one that we always start with, and index.html are both here. We're running the live preview, and we should get the gray rectangle of victory, letting us know that everything is working fantastic. So now, I want to create a new project, a new sketch. We're in class, there's a new subject, or you're starting homework, whatever the reason. Instead of making a whole new folder, we're just going to make a new file. So you can go to File, New, or you can click Control-N. First thing we do, save the sketch right away. Save the files right away. So I'm going to call this one buttons.js. The important part here is that you put the .js at the end. It needs to be a JavaScript file with the extension .js. Save that. Now, next, most important thing, go to index.html. This is how we're going to switch our projects and link in new projects when we make them. Here on line 8 of index.html, we have sketch.js. By changing the name of the file here, we're changing what file we're referencing and telling it where we're keeping our code. So if I change this to buttons.js, now it's looking at the new file that I have. If I refresh the preview, I don't get any errors, but I don't get anything on the screen either because buttons.js is empty. So now I need to put in the skeleton of a p5.js function. So we have our setup and we have our draw functions. Those are the first part. The next absolutely essential thing we need to create is the canvas, which is the rectangle that everything is drawn inside of. So if we go to create canvas, 640 by 480 is a good size. It's about the size of a YouTube video. This should look very familiar. So we need setup function, draw function, create canvas with our width and our height in it. Save that, refreshes, still nothing going on though, but that's only because we're not actually drawing or doing anything. I can go in here now that we're all set up and do like a background purple, save that, do ellipse 100, 100, 100, and everything's going swimmingly. We have a new file and it has a new sketch in it and it's working perfectly. Now if I wanted to switch to another sketch or if I wanted to create a new one, I can go through the same steps and change which file index.html is referencing. So on line 8 again of index.html, I switch it back to the original sketch, go over here and refresh, and we get the gray box of victory, which is default, because now we're pointing at sketch.js, and I can change this to prove that we're looking at a new file. So that's how you do it. You can keep everything in one folder now. All the files are going to appear in the same folder, which means that if you wanted to, you can rename this your new IMM120 folder. In here, you will have the 4 things that come with the empty default sketch that you download and all the new files that you add. So this is a new way of doing things. It's a little bit easier. I like it. If you like it or you have any questions or you have any other suggestions, just send me an email or I can address them in the next class. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on Monday.